What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. First thing in the day, just woke up, feel amazing, feel super fresh. Yes, somewhere in the same shirt I wore last night. You know, my other clothes are at the other place I'm living at. You know, yeah, I'm grateful to have two places, or three places, well, many places to be honest with y'all. Infinite places. Like Gucci Man says, the earth is my turf. Our turf, whatever. But it's not, you know what I'm talking about. You know, it is what it is now, okay? They're just apartments and townhomes right now. But I'm grateful for that, you know? But anyways, like, I'm doing another early morning, early day video. Like, I actually love these. I'm making this a tradition, a traditional signature from eternal authenticity. Like, y'all saw me doing these late night videos. I actually really enjoyed that, to be real with y'all. I enjoy all these videos, you know, but I feel like I found like more of a groove when I'm walking and doing it, because it's like, you know, it's calm, it's quiet, it's soothing, it's relaxing, you know, away from all the noise. You know, the point is like, this is like behind the scenes kind of stuff, so that whenever people, you know, finally tune in, whenever they finally did, you know, I already hear sirens in the background. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a world where finally there's no more sirens at all. You know, no more sirens, no more emergency crap. You know, no more heart attacks from people, because y'all finally will be bold enough to talk with us, and we can help you out with your health conditions and health problems. You know what I'm saying? We're physicians, we're healers, we're doctors. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a degree or a certificate for that. The amount of stuff that we had to go through in this matrix of, you know, unplugging and going, connecting with our true self and going vegan and everything, that's a certificate in itself. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I get a award or a certificate from Honduras or whatever, the Dr. Sabi family, honestly, all of us that's been doing this stuff, because it's real hard in this matrix, for real. You face a lot of resistance. But my point is imagine a world without any type of sirens. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing is police. To be honest, well, police, it's all across the board. From fires randomly happening. Tell me why our family has never had a fire. We've never had a need to call 911 for a fire. You know? Okay, I get it. Accidents, so-called whatever things happen, whatever I'm called. I'm no saint, you know? I'm no saint at all. For sure, I'm no saint. You know? But I'm saying, like, we never had no fires happen. One time, they did call the ambulance. I was at Whole Foods, I passed out. I had the flu all of a sudden, you know? But they just had to give me some fluids, some liquids through the IV at the hospital, and I was good to go. You know, they said I was really extremely healthy. My numbers were across the board, you know, off the board, you know? And then I've had other times with other stuff going on. But I'm past that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, the main thing, I guess what a lot of people going through is the whole police thing. Nah, we're not supposed to hate nobody or anything, but it's just like, man, we're sharing where we coming from. So just like an animal, just like how you see deers, just like you see, you know, rabbits, squirrels, you know, cows, whatever you want to call it, just frolicking around, happy, free, enjoying nature, you know what I'm saying? In their own natural habitat, right? And then, oh, guess what? Some poachers are like chasing them in a car, in a vehicle, on foot, whatever. And the animals notice that. Of course they're gonna be fearful. Or of course they're gonna be like, you know, like terrified, scared. You know what I'm saying? Because these random people coming with guns, trying to kill them, you know? And honestly, that's the same way about people getting pulled over. Oh, I don't care what race you are. Y'all probably all got some type of programming, some type of fear, some type of anxiety, some type of like frustration with this, like this. You know, you grown man, grown woman getting stopped when you just going to wherever you're going. You know what I'm saying? And that's gotta stop. To be real with y'all, I pray that I never see a police officer again in my life. I pray I never get have any involvement with any type of those people ever in my life again, y'all need to write us apology letters and like send us some money for once. You know what I'm saying? For real. We sharing for where we coming from, you know? And I'm grateful to still be alive. But there's some people who might have been involved in other activity and, you know, they might not be here now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying personally where I'm coming from, like, you know, animals. Prime example, a deer in the forest, you know, a gorilla or whatever in the jungle, you know, a panda, whatever animal, a squirrel, something like that. And guess what? They're free, and guess what? Boom. People want to shoot them and kill them and take them home, you know? And that's basically what police feel like. No, I'm not no victim or anything. I'm not encouraging that by any means. I'm just saying what it feels like, because you're just free driving, and all of a sudden your heart starts beating super fast because all these things start running through your mind. All these programs start running through your mind, you know, from random people getting shot at and killed, from, you know, people getting arrested, incarcerated, thrown, locked up, completely just treated like an animal, you know, when they're just driving. Because, as soon as you see those lights, what? You must pull over. Otherwise, guess what? They're going to shoot your vehicle up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why on earth? Of course people will be responding the way they are, you know? Like, in a way scared, in a way a little bit fearful, in a way, you know, like angry or mad or confused or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because all you want to do is just be free. That's it, you know? You have no business to try to interfere with our life and our living, especially when we're not doing nothing to you, you know? And most of the time, even people that's up in trouble, whatever, that stuff can be healed and prevented too. To be honest, most of those people got serious mental health problems, and what do? Y'all put them in even worse conditions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting them be free and looking to understand them, help heal them, help them, you know, naturally evolve and stuff like that. No, you do the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? That's why this world sometimes it's hard to even have faith and hope for it, you know, because it's like, that stuff's ridiculous. I pray to God I never, ever, ever come across another police officer or law enforcement or any of y'all people ever again, unless y'all supporting me, unless y'all, you know, uplifting me, unless y'all, you know, congratulating me or something like that, or thanking me. That's it. Because honestly, I'm done with that crap, because it's ridiculous, for real. The stuff I've been through and the stuff this whole world has been through in this matrix with so-called authority, so-called government, so-called everything. Nah, I'm not blaming y'all or any of that crap. I know maybe intentions might have been here or there, you know, for a simple thing such as a traffic thing, or a simple thing such as a tail light or something like that. But it's just like, y'all need to figure out a way to do it, because when y'all coming off with all these bright lights, extremely bright lights, you got guns on the side of your hip, you got tasers, you got knives, all this stuff. Of course people gonna respond the way they're gonna respond, because you're like trying to imprison them. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. You know, and half the other stuff that be going on, family problems, you know, that may get the police get called. Y'all don't even, you know what I'm saying? What do? Y'all don't help out at all. Y'all just sit there and say, oh, well, we're taking you to jail, something like that. But like, you don't even know the whole story. You know, that's why that stuff is stupid, because only God is the true authority. You know what I'm saying? Nature is the true authority. You know, no one's here to judge. You know, if it's a couple having a lot of arguments and stuff, guess what? Not their parents, not no police, not no cousins, not no aunts, not no strangers. Ain't nobody gonna solve that stuff except for them. You know, except for Romeo and Juliet. That's it. That's it, literally. That's it. You know, not no friends you gossiping to, not no police, none of that stuff. To keep it real, the two people gotta solve it together, you know, and that's something I learned the hard way too, that like, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that literally will not open up, you know, that will not vent, that will not be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to let that stuff go, that heavy energy go. That's why most victims are extremely passive. Most victims not doing nothing with their life. Most victims are extremely lazy and need to get up and do something. And get up and like use their intelligence to help uplift humanity, use their youthfulness to come out and volunteer, to come out and make some inspiring change. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this world needs to do, instead of all this fear, 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 fear. Of course somebody will feel scared when all these strobe lights are pouncing up on you while you just driving, and all of a sudden your heart's beating at 5,000 miles per hour. And guess what? You got these people with all these cameras, all these guns and knives and everything, when he didn't even do nothing. And yeah, you might say, oh, well, why are you scared if you didn't do nothing? The point is like, you don't know what the hell, you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen. That's my point. That's where we coming from. We a sovereign nation. Y'all don't even run nothing, to be honest. It's planet Earth out here. I don't see no Texas written on the ground in the grass or anything. I don't see no California written in the ocean. I don't see that. That's man-made too. It is what it is, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, for real, most of the stuff is deeper than most of y'all can even understand or comprehend. For real, for real. That's why most of y'all need to mind y'all's own business, because we not even doing nothing to y'all at all. But I'm just sharing that just to keep it 100% real. You know what I mean? Just to keep it 100% real, straight up. Because it's pathetic how enemies gotta just keep being at war. Like, why would you even want to have war? Why? Why do you even need a gun? You don't need a gun. You don't need a knife. So, honestly, I pray for the day that all the police hear this message and they just all quit their job. I pray for the day I cause a worldwide police strike, and where finally the world unifies and becomes more peaceful and whatnot. That's why. Because I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the city. I don't even know what's going on in the rest of this neighborhood block. You know what I'm saying? But at least I can share an uplifting perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of people, I'm aware that there has to be at least some people that can relate with this. I get messages now saying, oh, wow, thanks, that's inspiring. Or, wow, thanks for sharing. We needed this and that. That hit me heavy, stuff like that. Because I'm a real person, just like other real people going through real stuff. Just most people don't talk about it. Most people are just quiet on their phones and talking about basic, mundane stuff. But then when someone wants to talk for real and keep it real about what's going on, about how they truly feel and whatnot, a lot of people are quiet. Hence, most of the celebrities and all these people y'all worship and praise, they don't keep, a lot of them, they don't keep it that real. You know what I'm saying? For real. A lot of them are on contracts, and they're not saying certain things, They're not expressing themselves out the full way. And that's whatever. They got themselves in that position. I'm not hating at all. I'm keeping it 100% real. I didn't judge them. I'm not saying any words. I'm not tearing them down. I'm just speaking the truth about it, There's a song by Snoop Dogg. It's called No Guns Allowed. And like the beginning says, money makes a man, and that's the crime. If we all were rich, we'd have more time, And like, that's so real, because like, here we are going throughout the day, and most people, they only care about how much money you got inside your bank account. You know what I'm saying? And it's like an endless cycle of having to figure out how to get money. You know what I'm saying? An endless cycle. And most people even judge you by how much money you have or what you look like, what kind of clothes you're wearing. That's why most of the time, that's why I stopped going to these parties, these clubs and stuff, because y'all so judgmental about everything. You know what I mean? Y'all wonder why I stopped drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. I never even liked that stuff. But I chose to stop because I knew that was bad for my health. And that's what the majority of the youth, people my generation, love to do. And I'm the weird one standing out from that, It just makes sense not to do that, I don't know. But anyways, I'm out. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live.